What up, ladies and gentlemen? Friday is in the building. That means the
Yep.
Dynamic Dude's back in the building. And we got a great show for you tonight. Back behind the Patreon paywall. But, it's time to get back to them, let them interact and everything. If you're watching us on Monday, listening to us on Monday, check the description. See where you can join, get in on the fun. Because we got some stuff to get into this evening.
Absolutely.
Yo, my man Black, how was your week, man?
Pretty interesting, man. It was productive. A lot of work got put in this week. I was able to sit back. This is the first time in a minute that I was able to sit back and just look at the network as a whole, and catch everybody's shows and catch up on everybody's shows, bro. It's phenomenal work that's been getting pushed out by the team. So I want to make sure I shout them out early because we had some great shows, especially this week with everything that everybody's been pumping out, man. I'm just proud. So seeing the work that's being done and the work that's being maintained is fucking amazing. So shout out to the team.
Yeah, man. DFP in the building. A lot of shows, a lot of effort being put in. Honing our craft, if you will.
Yep.
Learning from past mistakes and small wins. Focus on what works and move forward from that. So as a whole, the network has been growing. So shout out to the squad. Shout out to the squad.
Shout out.
But packed show. Docket went out over on the Facebook, the IG, the fan group, all of that stuff. So we have our work set out for us. So without further ado, unless you got something else to add to the cold open, and we can get into the proceedings this evening.
Behold, shenanigans. Let's get into them.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 169 of The Smoke Pit starts right now. The following is a presentation of the Dat Feeling Podcast Network, reminding you to always question the answers.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose mans is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yep, y'all know what it is. Friday night mood is right. Dynamic duo of Black and Mac back on your screens for the #1 streaming show Friday nights, wherever you can stream shows at. That's what we're doing right now. We talked about our weeks. Pretty crazy. Well, actually, busy week, network wide. I'm taking some leave next week, much needed leave. And pretty much all that's going to be is focusing on on the network. and it's cool because, like, I was trying to do it getting off work, like trying to spend time with family. Then when they go to bed, try to come down here and do work. And then, like, I'd be up till whenever, try to go to sleep, wake up tired. I'm like, bro, I just need a week where I can just focus on the craft, you know?
Yep.
So that's what it'll be. But please believe we're only going to be better after it, or I feel like we are. So
Yeah,
I'm looking,
most definitely.
And the wild part is I'm looking forward to it, to just be able to sit down and go in and perfect, make small tweaks and shit, man.
Ain't that some shit? It's just like, yeah.
Like, you're taking leave. Where are you going? Nowhere. I'm
Nowhere.
staying here, and I'm gonna just work on something that I look forward to doing every day. But this other job gets in the way, you know. Y'all don't let me log into Canva at work, so I can't do shit. You know?
Yeah.
Hating on me. But with that being said, made it to the end of the work week. Some on a higher note than others, but for those who are in a little bit of a valley and need a little pick me up, that's what our man Black Mac is here for. He is the wordsmith of the two of us. Very thoughtful, mindful, and I guess you could say he's our deep thoughts person of the show. He always finds the right things to say to bring people out of their valley. So, without further ado, bred like a king, made as Kelvin Cakeley. The floor is yours, sir.
Well, thank you, sir. This week I'm gonna before I give you the word, I'm gonna give you a little story. If you don't follow me on regular Facebook, I put this post up. So I put this post up, and I've been inspired by this shit since. So, one of the guys I work with, one of the few people I actually talk to at work, he decided on Tuesday, he was like, I'm gonna leave the company. It's like I'm done. I was like, okay. So out processed him. I was the last stop on his out process. So we sat and we had a conversation. And I'm like, bro, like, you're well respected around here. Like, everybody likes you. You're good at what you do. Like, why leave? You know what I mean? Like, are you going to another company? He was like, nah. He's like, I'm gonna pursue stuff I'm passionate at. I was like, I'm not mad at that. And then he said some shit that hit me like off guard. He was like, this place ain't worth my happiness. And I was like, huh. Huh. That's a big one. So the word this week is simply this: if it costs you your peace, it costs too much. Make yourself happy, because at the end of the day, if you ain't happy, you could be making millions of dollars. Sometimes a broke man won't have $1, and all a rich man have is greed. So,
damn, where'd that one come from? Is that a saying down in Louisiana?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. I like it. But to that, raise our little glasses up. Here.
Here.
Salud, my guy.
Salud.
So, I think it's time to get into this house meeting on this absurd topic that blew the fuck up for whatever reason. I won't spoil anything. We'll just go ahead.
Okay.
We'll just go ahead and get into it.
Let's dive right in there.
I think we need to have a house meeting, y'all.
So, the internet was interneting this week, and across my algorithm was this random post. And I thought it was just, I was going to post it in the group and it'd be funny and people will laugh and move on, but it turned into a little bit of a debate. And for whatever reason, I don't know why. The argument seems pretty cut and dry to me, but people wanted to talk about it. So we'll talk about it. We're a show of the people. So the question was, who is the real queen of the sea? Let's argue. And it's Ariel from The Little Mermaid and Moana, obviously, from Moana. And the comment that made it funny to me, the reason why I posted it, was somebody said Moana left her family to save her village in the ocean. Ariel left her family for dick. Don't ever disrespect Moana or Motunui again. And I was just like,
valid.
It do be facts. It do be facts. However, let me open up all the comments so I can read all of these things, right? I was caught off guard by the people.
The defense.
Yeah. The first one, shout out to Pitmaster Lauren. She said, "Why are we judging Ariel for wanting the D though? They're both queens." Oh, okay, right. Craig Farner says, "Well, Ariel, this." I'm like, bro, I think he got a little too deep into this, but he said, "Well, Ariel was initially fighting against her family's speciesism issue. The man was identical to her activism. Certainly not fair to say she was just a thirsty teenager. Her openness in wanting to accept another kind and put herself in danger to do so was heroic in her own right. Both had heroic causes." Pitmaster Jessica says Ariel, Jessica Breedlove. Lauren Sands says Ariel literally sang a whole ass song about wanting to be with people even before meeting Eric. This is basically media literacy, folks. You know, and then you had the people coming on here being like, "Are y'all serious? Like, Moana is literally like a demigod that manipulates water." You know,
Yeah.
so and that was kind of my side. Like, I don't see how, like, if they went head to head, Ariel would have any kind of a chance. But it's not asking like a fight. Who is the queen of the sea? So, Black, I'm curious to get your take on this debate that came out of nowhere. Who are you? Who are you siding with in this?
I'm siding with Moana. Easy. This is a cut and dry argument, bro. Like, Ariel literally gave up her voice for the dick. That's it. That's where else do we need to go with this conversation? She was like, I have the best voice in the sea. I'd rather give this shit to this octopus and let my ass go up here and get my back blew out. I don't need my voice. You know what I mean? I can make it off looks alone. I've seen them. I like them. I like you and I want you. Take my voice. Give me the D.
Yeah.
Moana didn't do all that. Moana was on the boat with a chicken and a demigod. You know what I mean? Like,
to save her village.
yes.
To restore the soul of a god that is important to her culture.
Yes.
I really don't see where the argument came from. If you like the Little Mermaid movie, if you jam to the songs, fine. But when you break it down to the lowest common denominator, Moana is like was said in the comments by Nick Smith. She controls the water. She's like Storm Light. She can control a whole 75% of the planet. She can control it.
Yes.
Ariel wasn't controlling anything. She was not in control of anything.
She couldn't even control her lust.
She's not even she's not like the queen of the sea. Like, she was the princess. Because who is it? Poseidon? Triton? King Triton?
Yeah, King Triton.
He's still the king of the sea. Neptune, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is. He's still alive and he's running the sea.
Fact. That's a fact.
Ariel is still a princess.
That is a fact.
So and here's where I'm at, okay? Like, it's already been discussed. I don't know how they mate down there as mermaids. I don't know how they get it on. She sees another species of person, right? Now, at first, she was just curious. She would get stuff from the surface and be like, oh, this is weird. Let me put it in my collection. Right. I want to get up there and see how they really act and stuff. Nothing was driving her until she just went up there and saw Prince Eric, and she was like, I need it. Not to hang out with him to learn more about humans. I want it. I don't know how they do it up there. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what kind of sexual reproduction organs the two-legged people have.
But I want it.
I'm leaving everything I know, all of my friends, everybody I grew up with. Flounder, get out of here. Sebastian, shut the hell up.
Friend zoned them real quick.
Yep. The little seagull, you could probably hang around because you breathe air. You know what I'm saying? The rest of your folks, daddy, sisters, bye. Bye. And had no plans on coming back.
No.
She didn't even tell her family her plan. She was like, they'll see me when they see me. And you go up there, happy ending, right? Things work out. You get your voice back. You marry Eric. You're on the land. You're in the world of the land walkers, whatever you guys call them. Your friends, your family, everything you know is still in the ocean. Are the humans still eating seafood?
They on the coast.
So you're willing to live up here with Eric and watch these boats go out as these fishermen make their living scooping up your peoples, not your actual mermaid people, but
Flounder.
All the motherfuckers that was down there singing Under the Sea, playing the instruments, these little clams here know how to here. Under the sea. Now they on somebody's plate.
On the plate. Surf and turf.
This little snail here knows how to well here. He onto the plate. Onto the plate. All the fishes, the octopus, sushi, done.
Yep. Done.
Now, people are like, well, did you see listen, any direct to VHS or DVD movie sequel that Disney puts out, that's not canon to me.
It was over once Return of Jafar came out, bro. Like, I was done. We don't need it.
It's not canon. If it wasn't on the big screen, it ain't canon. I don't want to see it. Like the whole thing with Lion King, like they just like, did you see Simba and Nala's kid? Like, bro, they ain't had no kid. The only kid I know they had was at the end of the original Lion King. You know what I'm saying? Well, what about Lion King 2 when Scar's son and Scar ain't had no kid? Simba killed him. None of that shit is real to me. So when they talk about Little Mermaid 2 and all, I'm like, bro, get out of here. I'm talking about the movie. And unless she got up there and was just like, hey, Eric, how about you guys stop eating seafood? Stop fishing and taking my peoples and my friends. These fishermen are like, bitch, I gotta fucking make a living.
Yeah, it's my
bitch,
way
we
of
on
life.
the
It's my
coast.
lifestyle.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. This here my lifestyle.
Hey, Eric, you gotta let this broad go. She wild.
Hey, she wildin', bro. Like,
bro. My
she
family
costing us money, bro.
I ain't had a check in 5 days because she talking about we can't eat fish. It is cut and dry, people. Like, Ariel is not even in the discussion.
Nope.
For this whole Queen of the Sea. Not even a little bit. Not even a little
Nope.
bit.
Not even a little bit.
So,
it's far off, bro. Far off.
And, so we'll put this one to bed. However,
Yes.
if you disagree or you have a supporting, anything that the backup Ariel in this debate, please throw it in the comments. Because, again, there's nothing that y'all can tell me that changed my mind. On to a more personal one. And this, we'll try to avoid too much when it comes talking about Sinners, but there's a character in Sinners that people just wanted to compare to Starlord as far as who are you more mad at? Now, if you're a friend of the podcast, friend of the show, Pitmaster, all of that, you know the story about Starlord because, I will never let people forget why
the
he
origin
is ass.
of the smoke pit.
Why he is complete ass. 2, there's a character in Sinners who, at this point of the movie, they were safely inside of a building while vampires were like doing an Irish jig surrounding the building. Her husband was taken, turned into a vampire. Threatened to go back to their house and turn their child into one. As a mother, she gets emotional. The only way the vampires can come in is if somebody invites them into this building. So as in her emotional rage, she makes a Molotov cocktail and yells, "Come inside." All hell breaks loose. All the vampires flood in and start killing motherfuckers in there. So people are like, who is the biggest, I guess, betrayer? I guess that would be the thing, right?
Yeah.
So I want your opinion first, because I think everybody knows where I'm at. But I want to hear your side, if you're humoring this debate.
I didn't humor this debate, but if I had to pick a side, I'd say she was worse. And the reason why, is because they were safe. Everybody was safe. Now, you could tempt her with the idea of, I'm going to go. I know where your child is. I know she's at home. I know she's asleep. But if she's inside, they can't go get her. The only way they can get her is if she's outside. So, knowing that they can't go in there, if my daughter is in the house, she's safe. Now, does she assume that? We don't know. But what we do know is they threatened, all right, we know your daughter is there. And she invites them in. And the fight ensues. People die. She dies. Spoiler if you hadn't seen the movie. but
yeah, we'll put a timestamp in here for y'all to skip if y'all ain't.
But what does happen is she invites them in. Now, again, everybody was safe. They couldn't come in as long as you didn't invite them in. They could not hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
She jeopardized all that by saying, "Come get it, MFers." You know what I mean? Like, come on. You're right there. All you have to do is ride it out till sun. That's it. Your daughter's probably asleep. It's nighttime. People stink. People sweaty. But she's probably asleep. She probably took a bath, went lay down, and they can't get in to go get her. You know what I mean? The only way they could do it is if they tempt her with the dad, which
they was going to do that. He was going to knock on the door. Hey, Lisa, let me in. Hey, Dad, where's Mom?
But the dad at that point, they weren't planning on using them because he was there with them. They needed as much numbers as they can get there because they wanted Sammy.
So if the roles were reversed, you were the parent in there, and Khan was out there vampire. I'm going to go and get our son. You would have sat there logically thinking, like, there's no way he'll open the door for her.
No, I wouldn't think that.
Right?
But in the moment, I probably would do what she did. But was it smart? No, it was definitely not smart. This was a kamikaze move. This was like, fuck it, then we all gonna die.
That's racist, bro.
Don't hold on.
Why you say that was kamikaze? Because she's Asian?
Huh?
Why you say it was kamikaze? Because she's Asian?
No, I just said that's suicide, bro. Come on.
Sir! not in Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Don't do that.
No. That's not what
of course
I'm saying.
Not, no. So she's worse than Starlord. In
my opinion, yes. Because not only did she jeopardize like her shit, because if that was the case, they were gonna kill you anyway. Your daughter was pretty much dead anyway. But if you're gonna fight, I get it. Is it the smartest thing to do? No, because you're gonna die too. And then they probably gonna go get your daughter. Like there's no way you can save her at this point. They already threatened her. They know about her. You can't save her.
So you just like the kid's gone?
Yeah, the kid's gone, bro.
But in the movie, the kid lives, right? Because all the vampires are gone at the end.
Not really, because the two of them
they was chilling.
end up surviving.
They was chilling with they cool
asses.
They was chilling. with they cool asses. Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you could turn more people, but at that point, with the numbers being what they are, like you safe and ride it out till dawn. At dawn, you go check. You know what I mean? But at that point, the husband's turned and he knows about the daughter. So it's very little.
They all knew about the daughter because they all shared each other's knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was wild.
So, yeah.
So the comments, right? We got people saying, first of all, shout out to Cedric Winchester. He's like, I can't wait to hear Willie chime in on this one. Old boy Crease, a.k.a. Tyrese, says, Peter fucked up a whole universe. She just did a Community. Our homeboy CJ Loves Horror says they both did the devil's work. Chris Buckner, Chris Buckner says Starlord cost a whole universe an L. She just caused a couple of L's. Marcel says this ain't even comparable. She let them in, and the vamps got destroyed before they could even turn a single person. I was like, did you see the movie? I think they turned some people.
Right.
Oh wait. Nah, they tried to turn people, but they was killing them as soon as they was getting turned or whatnot. But he says the Avengers lost half the and half the galaxy got wiped. Not the same. So here's where I'm at. There will be nothing that anybody can do in any cinematic universe that was as dumb and as reckless as what started. I just watched this part of the movie 2 nights ago, and that glove was so close to coming off. They was like, Starlord, don't do this shit. Everybody is working together except this motherfucker talking shit. What's he sad about? Why are you asking all these goddamn questions? You see us fighting a motherfucker that broke a moon and slung it at us. This man turned people to ribbons. And we almost got this glove off. And you just like, haha, I got you. What do you got to be crying about? What you sad about, huh? Like, do you not see this fucking teenager over here struggling to get this glove off? And you over here, if you don't, fam, the motherfuckers down there on Wakanda fighting their asses off. You know what I'm saying? They out there getting done up. And you up here mad, again, over some alien pussy that you may or may not have gotten. You know?
That's not a bad argument.
And I mean, I'm glad he disintegrated. You know what? I almost wish he didn't disintegrate and everybody around him did, and he would have just actually felt the weight of his fucking dumbass disgust. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he disintegrated and got to be in whatever limbo they were in, he needed to be there. And so, because the shit that Tony Stark went through, seeing people fade out, the stuff that the rest of the Avengers went through when they saw people fade out, he didn't get to experience the weight of the consequences of his dumbass action. It was, listen, when Endgame came out and they all came out the portals, this motherfucker came out in his rocket boots. The theater booed him. The theater, everybody's like, yeah, you know, T'Challa comes out. Everybody's like, yeah. He's like, boo. I was like, my people, I found us. There will never be anything as dumb as what this man did. And people are like, well, if he didn't do it, we wouldn't have got Endgame. Shut up. All right.
No, it all goes back to Strange, bro. Strange had already seen that shit was going to happen.
Don't be bringing, we talk about 2 characters here. You try to bring in extra shit, bro.
Nah, bro, it's supposed to happen.
Because if that's the case, we just blame Cornbread for his dumb ass.
You can blame Cornbread.
But we talk about these 2 here. I side more with her because, you know, like if Gamora was alive and was threatened to die or something like that, then maybe, but to sit there and be like half the fucking universe is going to go. And you just, like, the girl you love already gone, my boy. Like, what is this doing? What is this doing? You fucked it all up, Starlord. To this day, he will forever be the worst person in cinematic history to me.
Nah, I think she up there, bro. I get the whole universe versus the town, but both decisions were dumb as shit. They were dumbass decisions.
If I was in the juke joint when she was like, "Come in," I'd have been like,
pause. This ain't your shit.
You gotta go. Like the minute she caught fire, I'd have been like, well, okay, you know, karma got her. You know, now I gotta keep my head on a swivel around here. You know, as long as she's got like, all right, you dead. All right, cool. As long as you got your comeuppance. But I'm like, come on, man. Like if I'm back at Earth chilling at a Chick-fil-A and Apple just disintegrate, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Because your ass up there on Titan. And then for whatever reason, at the end of the day, like the full story comes out, and I find out it was you. You lucky you up in space, bro. Because if I catch you down here, fade. The fade. But let us know what you think. If you saw Sinners and you know the individual we're talking about, let us know what side you're on.
Please leave the comments.
Yes, comments, please. And bro, I haven't seen anybody in the comments side and say that she made the worst mistake. Was it reckless? Yes.
It was reckless as shit.
Trillions of life forms gone? No.
Yeah, y'all putting life on a grand scale. The decision itself led to loss of life. Don't matter if it's half the universe or the room.
And
life got lost because you made this dumbass
and
decision.
the end of the vampires. Outside of fucking stacking old girl. But
but you don't know how many people got potentially turned because of them too.
As long as they ain't turned the OG, my boy Sammy. They just went up to him.
He told them to leave him alone, but they gotta feed, bro.
They do. Maybe they was feeding on like pedophiles and stuff. You know,
you want some vampire pedophiles?
Like fucking like
that's worse.
Like Dexter. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Like they just killed all the bad people that needed to be killed. Because I'm pretty sure they could just kill people and not just automatically
sure
turn them.
But why would you want to kill murderers and shit?
Because they don't need to be around.
They're gonna be undead forever.
No, but you can kill them. Like
you
if
got
you
a
take
vampire
enough
R.
blood,
Kelly run around this motherfucker, bro. Like that's worse.
I'm pretty sure they could dead a mother. Like if they drunk enough of the, you know what I'm saying? Instead of doing the turn bite, you know.
Yeah.
But that's just my like. I don't know. I don't know if there's a grander universe of the Sinners movie, but I would like.
We need answers, Ryan.
Yeah. Please. I wouldn't even be mad if they just went and did a kind of a prequel that shows Smoke and Stack in Chicago going through what they went through. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't mind that either.
I would love to
the
see
story itself was really good.
Yeah.
That was a really good story.
Yeah. But we don't want to, linger on too long about this. Like we said, put your choice in the comments. We do have some stuff to get into in the what did I just watch? Per the docket, apparently. Did you know racism was a cause for obesity?
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. We have a very passionate individual who breaks this down for us in this week's What Did I Just Watch?
Tell me I did not just see that.
When I saw this, I thought it was like a joke. But then she just kept talking, and I saw the look on her face.
Very passionate.
And then the interaction of people in the audience nodding their head in agreement. I was like, what is happening here? So I'll play the video, and and then I'll give the floor to you to hear what you got to say. But
okay.
This lady was very, very bout it with her position on this thing. Ma'am, the floor is yours.
About black women being obese. I hate it because it becomes a way to blame us for a set of conditions that we didn't create. We are living in the Trump era. And look, those policies kill our people. And what public health practitioners think is that our stress responses in the body change our metabolism. It's literally that the racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same. I hate when people talk about black women being...
I'm sorry. The floor is yours, Black. Go ahead and does she have a point?
I don't think racism works that way. I mean...
He said, I mean... The stress of her experiencing racism in today's day and age causes her body to react different to the diet, therefore her gaining weight. Is pretty much what I'm taking away from that.
That you lost me.
At what
you
part?
lost me.
At which part?
The racism is the cause of that.
Some of the
pretty sure
some of the most
that fridge is let's just you blaming the white fridge for this shit like that's fucking extreme. It's extreme as fuck. What are your cabinets white? Like
the pantry? What the
fuck?
You got to change the color, the color scheme of your kitchen, my God. Listen.
This white bread and my sandwiches just. I don't get that one, bro. Like, that's wild.
The white bread caused me to be like this. The queso blanco dip caused me. It's so delicious. I have no choice but to eat the whole bowl of it. Man, it was a party serving. What are you talking about? Listen. You want to go to racism. That's a stretch, but okay.
That's a wild stretch.
The fact that there are black people not your size that also deal with the same racism.
Yeah. I mean,
are we not oppressed? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and I don't want to say.
How did you get there?
How hard? Like how? So things like this is why when people legit bring up racism as an issue today, they don't take it seriously. You just can't sprinkle racism on everything. Like, accountability is important. Why is the diet's not working? Okay, what are you eating?
Right.
Are you eating salads and you're still not losing weight? Are you working out? Are you doing the simple math of burning more calories than you intake? Because if you burn more than you, like simple math, you're going to lose weight.
Yeah.
So look at some of these comments. This person said if racism had peanut butter on it, she'd eat it too. The next one says, oh, so you were skinny under Biden? Because, I mean, Trump just got in there.
Right.
Literally 4 months ago. And all this happened to God
damn.
Yep. This one says she ate everything but accountability. Ain't no way she got that big since January 20th. Ladies, shut the hell up. Our grandparents and parents experienced way more racism than we do, and they weren't fat. Get out of here.
That's a crazy take.
Right. Bro, she's passionate about her being able to continue overeating and not taking accountability over the results. The policies made us eat all that food. Damn white supremacy. What is happening? I swore she was going to go somewhere. I know you fucking lying. Even her voice is fat. Oh, y'all wild.
God damn.
Y'all wild in these comments, man. But I mean, on a grander scale, that's the stuff that I hate. Like when black people the world made me like, you can't blame outside stuff for everything wrong with your life. You know?
Yeah. I mean, like, if you were going to say, if the argument was systemically, our health is tied to, like our health overall, not just the fact that I'm obese, but if I'm not obese and I have like high blood pressure and systemically my environment it doesn't afford me the means to get healthy food. You know what I mean? Like if that's the case, okay. But you can't just come out and say, like, I hate this conversation because I'm obese because of racism and the conditions that, you know what I mean, we didn't create under the Trump era. Like, come on. Like, go back and listen to yourself say this shit. It don't even make sense.
Run this back. Run the tape back and hear yourself.
Like, say it and then listen to yourself saying it. It don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, and even now, it don't make sense because even with the tariffs and shit, like, everything's expensive. So either you want it or you don't at this point. You know what I'm saying? So the argument is really moot. Stop. Don't eat so much.
I would say if her argument was her or like classism. You know, lower class people,
Right.
they can't buy, you know, the like you sometimes you have no choice but to get the 4 for 4. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you only got
Right.
the $5. And that's a lot of calories, saturated fat and stuff because you can't afford to go to the commissary or the grocery store to buy organic or the healthy
Right.
stuff, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
If you were going
that's
that
the
angle,
issue. Yeah.
But to be like racism affects me and stresses me out to the point where the diet doesn't work for me the same as people who aren't stressed. That's why I'm obese. The fit lady, the fit black lady next to you is looking at you like
They looking at her like, this is wild.
right. I mean, just look at the audience. Like there's black women in there who aren't your size. And there's probably a reason for that. And it's not because racism doesn't affect them. I'm pretty sure it makes them angry, stresses them out looking at what's happening in the world today. Shit. Minorities in the military with all the shit going on in there. You don't think we stress? But you know what we doing? Going to the gym, working out, staying in shape so we don't end up, I don't want to say looking like you, but gaining unnecessary weight, right? Trying to be respectful out here, right? But
that's a crazy take.
The wildest take I have seen, I have heard.
Racism has caused me to be obese.
You know who we need? Who's the old buddy from us? My 600-pound life. The motherfucker that.
Oh my God.
Was it Dr. Now? Dr. No or whatever?
He let you know.
Bro, he'd be like, no,
You are too fat.
The only white thing that's raising, like you said, that's causing you to gain weight is your refrigerator. You need to stop eating.
Yeah, you're too overweight.
Yeah.
You're too fat. We cannot operate until you lose at least 50 pounds.
I put you on a restricted diet. How's that going? I did everything you told me to, Doc. I don't know why you didn't. You didn't, because if you did, you would not have gained 70 pounds.
You had French fries in your shirt when you came in here. You did not do the work.
Yeah. That's what you need. You need somebody to just hold your ass accountable. You probably living in, the 600-pound life. It'd always be that one motherfucker helping them get fatter.
Yeah.
Like they wake up and you bringing a fucking fry daddy in there for her to fry chicken at 9 a.m. She frying chicken in the bed, like breading breading it, frying it, taking it out the fryer straight to a plate, and that's breakfast.
God damn.
Like let the shit cool off, and then the other person just in the other room, like, bitch wanted chicken. I gave her the chicken shit. That is the wildest thing.
Got to call the ambulance, come get them.
Yeah.
Take them to the appointment.
Bro, they be cutting the whole wall down to get these motherfuckers out of some of these houses, man. Man, they had to cut the wall down, forklift them out, and put them into the thing. That was,
kill me. Just kill me.
And ladies, this is a side thing. When you're watching shows like that with your significant other, don't hit them with that question.
Would you still love? Yeah, I fucking hate that question.
Don't.
Would you still love me if I got? No, hell no. And if I get there, before I get there, if I get halfway there, just kill me.
Just stop me. Tell me the truth. Apple, I want Apple to look at me. You fat fuck. Mid bite. You fat bastard. I need to. You know what? You're right. Let me. Let me get my shit together.
Fucking hate you. I'm going
Don't
to
enable
the
this shit. Yeah, don't enable this shit. Shut it down for me, babe. Save me.
Yes.
Save me, please.
Don't let me get like this.
Next up, obviously the Met Gala is a thing, and it's not my cup of tea,
Mine either.
I don't know the whole point of it. Like, I know you make your grand entrance and then you go inside the building. What the fuck happens inside the building? I don't know. Concerts, fucking discussion on current, like, literally. Do you know? I'm asking you because maybe you do. When they walk inside of the gala, What is the entertainment? What is the purpose of it?
I have no idea. It's just some shit everybody dresses crazy for.
It's like the who's who of whatever shows up, right? And I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay, you made your entrance, you walked into the building, and you did what?
What
Like
are y'all
just
doing?
fucking just
Yeah, what are you doing dressed like that in that room? Like,
the most
what's the
uncomfortable
maneuver
outfits for hours
Yeah.
upon hours inside this building, only to
Yes.
change and go to the after party to just dance and just have fun with people. Like, just go to the club. Just start with the after party. Just show up in some cool, your comfortable ass shit. Hang out with some famous people. Talk about
and have a good time?
the problems of upper class living, and go back the fuck home.
Yes.
But nah, y'all coming out here with pianos on your back.
That was in
Andre.
my mind.
Andre 3000.
Like, Negro, you still haven't given us an album yet.
Oh, he gave you
wanna
an
come out-
album.
Not the one we want.
The Ocarina of Time soundtrack. That's my
We
shit.
didn't ask for that. Like, come on, bro.
We didn't ask for this shit. But there's one that I do want to bring up, and the thing I want to ask is, are we mad at the right person? So,
Okay.
why you put your head down, man? You
I
already
seen it.
look upset. You already look upset. So there's a famous K-pop artist who's like crossing over into mainstream. Lisa from the group Blackpink, which is a world famous K-pop group. She obviously, of course, she's in the who's who. Just coming off her performance at Coachella, coming to the Met Gala wearing Louis Vuitton. And of course, Louis Vuitton, for whatever reason, was just like, you know who knows fashion and dresses his ass off? Pharrell. We're going to make him in charge of our fashion, line. So Pharrell's like, I'm going to design something. Listen. So you see, let me bring it up and pause it real quick. So you see it up here. Louis Vuitton releases a statement regarding Lisa's Met Gala outfit after she received backlash. People believe Rosa Parks' face was shown on Lisa's bottoms. So I'm gonna let Pharrell talk because he is the men's creative director for Louis Vuitton as he tries to explain his vision for Lisa's look. Skateboard P, take it away.
My whole vibe is like predicated on three things: chic, wearable, and well made. You're wearing art.
Yes, I'm wearing art.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
This look is inspired by the theme of this year's Met Gala, which is super fine. The idea that we love this color black and the world loves this color black. They love black clothes. They love black shoes. They like black dresses. They like black glasses. They like black cars, black planes, even black pink. Right? But here's a moment where we highlight the taste level and the taste buds of black people.
I feel so honored, and this is so special. Thank you so much.
Nah, thank you. It's great. Can you give him a 360 twirl?
Sure.
Good night. Because
So on the next slide, hopefully, is this the one where they have the close up of it? Oh, so they don't have the close up on it. But if you look real close on the bottoms section of her outfit, he stitched in or came up with the concept of stitching in the faces of very important historical black figures, I guess. I can't tell. I saw the faces. I was like, I don't know who these people are. But everybody came after her saying, how dare you wear panties with Rosa Parks' face on them? So she's catching the backlash, but nobody is looking at the guy who designed it. So, Black, I give the floor to you. What are your thoughts on just this whole situation?
First and foremost, if you're gonna do that, don't give it to her, bro. Come on. You knew you was wrong for that shit. You knew you was wrong for that. She's trying to make a name for herself in America. She's a K-pop artist. Don't do that. Don't do that to her. Like, give her something tasteful. If the theme is black, you could have came up with some black shit that didn't involve the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that to her. Don't do that's unfair. That's totally unfair.
Cause hear me out. It's not her culture, right?
No.
She shows up, a man of the culture, saying, "Oh, this is cool. They're gonna love this." So then you wear it, and then the culture's coming after you, and you're like, "This motherfucker told me to wear it. He said it was cool."
He set her up, bro. He set her up.
Pharrell hit the ninja vanish. So
cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out.
That's exactly what he did. He got that check from LV. Woo! That fucking, and the dude vanishes. So the caption says, Louis Vuitton is clearing the air and says Rosa Parks' face was not shown on K-pop stars Lisa's bottoms after she received backlash following her ensemble at the Met Gala. Lisa's look, which was designed by Louis Vuitton men's creative director Pharrell Williams and a co-chair of the event, spoke to Vogue about the look. In the video, it showcased Lisa trying on her outfit in preparation for the Met. Pharrell stated the singer-rapper is wearing art. This look is inspired by the theme of this year's Met Gala, which is super fine. LV released a statement explaining the lace replicates elements of artwork by the American artist Henry Taylor depicting portraits of figures who have been a part of the artist's life. And this comment says, can someone tell me where they see Rosa Parks? Y'all people are exhausting. I would hate to be a celebrity for real. Now, who told y'all Rosa Parks was in that damn dress? Child, ain't nobody black worried about that. She looks nice. To be honest, I don't give a fuck. So it wasn't even Rosa Parks. See how people lie and everybody believes it. It gets outraged. The internet is something else, man. So I'm just looking at that like, you know, what's this one say? Hold on. Where was it at? So y'all see a woman with glasses and automatically assumes it's Rosa Parks and go into a frenzy about it. It's literally worst shit going on in the world to be uptight about clothes. All of this stuff, I'm like, why nobody asked Pharrell, like, why y'all got black people faces?
Yes.
On a Korean or a Thai lady's ass cheeks, you know? You think this is cool, Pharrell? It's art. That's where y'all be. See, motherfuckers just be doing the fucking most.
Yep.
To be hella extra for no reason. And then when there's fucking consequences for the level of extra you get, crickets.
Yep.
It's just fashion. Okay. All right. If you say so. That's why, like, I'm probably never going to be big enough to go to the Met. But if I do, I'm probably just going to show up in like a Tom Ford suit. And they're going to be like, the dress code's not met. Like, well, fuck.
People do.
I'm not wearing the fucking piano, so I guess I'm not coming in. But I'm pretty sure people do wear regular ass clothes into this bitch.
Yeah.
You just don't get the shine and all the cameras and shit on the blue carpet, whatever it is they come in on. Like, it's just unnecessary stuff that causes this outrage. You know what I'm saying? It's just, why, Pharrell? Like, why, Pharrell? Why? Like, from far away looking at it, it looks nice. It looks like just a lace top and stuff, but then you got to get all, hey, zoom in on this shit.
Get the ass. Get the ass.
You see that lady with glasses? May or may not be Rosa Parks, but it's art. Now people are like, wait a fucking minute.
It's art. It's fashion. No. Did you see fucking Andre 3000 come out to that bitch with a picture of Duke Ellington on the piano? No. Just had a regular ass fucking piano.
Just being weird to be weird. And
yes.
ladies and gentlemen, let it be understood. Hear it from my mouth. Mac, aka your boy, will never fully understand the world of fashion.
Never.
I am at a point where it's like, does the shirt match my pants? And if I get dressed up, the only rule of getting dressed up I know is like the belt has to match the shoes. That's all I know.
That's it.
I know that you don't.
I don't even make it that far.
I know that you
It's
don't
like,
wear
just
stripes with plaid. You know, I know basic shit like that. When if I'm getting fitted and they're like, put this wild ass shit on, like if you're telling me to wear a fucking, what was that thing that Nick Cannon had that one? Or who was it that had the fucking Ziploc bag like windbreaker outfit? Was that like immature like back in the day? Like they just showed up with like a jacket made out of see-through plastic. And it was just like fashion. If
no,
you don't
it's not.
fucking
It's stupid.
Bro, I'ma just why are y'all doing
It's
this?
stupid.
Agent will be like, here, man. Hey, Mac, this is all the rage. It's not me.
It's not me. If you coming out this bitch with Minecraft shoes on, bro, like, come on, dog. This ain't for me. I don't get the art behind it. You got some fucking wooden blocks.
Put these on.
Wooden blocks with the straps on them, bro. Like they fucking
I gotta
marching like robots down the red carpet. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. This ain't for me. It ain't for me.
I got a corn on my pinky toe. You want me to put these things in these rectangle ass shoes and be in these bitches all night?
Yes.
No. I'll be in that bitch with some slides on, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? I gotta be on my feet all night because I don't know. Do they have chairs in here? I don't know. I've never seen inside this building. Probably go in there and be like a wide open warehouse or some shit. No chairs? Motherfucker sitting up against the like the airport, sitting up against the wall looking for an outlet to charge your shit. In a Louis Vuitton Prada fucking combo, sitting crisscross applesauce next to the outlet on the floor. Like, bitch, this is what I signed up for? What happens in the Met? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Inquiry
I ain't going
box.
back.
Yeah. Oh, no. and I'm assuming it's something dope because there's repeat guests. Like, they go back year after year. I don't know if it's in their contract with the designer of the outfit. Like, they signed a 5-year thing, and they're just like, you got to attend at least 2 galas a year in our clothes to, you know, satisfy the contract.
Get the endorsement. Yeah.
But
maybe.
I'm just mad Pharrell hasn't made a statement about this shit yet.
He won't.
You think so? You think he will legit be like just fade into the shadows like Homer in that fucking gif, just fade into the bushes while Lisa out here like, what the fuck is, I just put on the clothes they said was hot.
Yeah, nah, he ain't gonna do nothing. So when stuff like that reaches high level, I've learned that the execs and the people in charge of the shit, they take a step back. The bus is all yours.
She out there driving, looking in the back seat. Guys, I don't know why. Where the fuck?
Where is everybody? Just you and the bus.
I thought we was all in this together. Nope, not at all.
Yeah. Too many came after us, so it's just you. We believe in you.
I depend on the black people to keep me relevant. I cannot be a part of this. Remember, I made the grinding beat. Remember, that was me.
Yep. Can't falter.
Yep.
Can't falter here.
Nothing by Nori. That was me. I did that.
Drop it like it's hot. Also me.
That's your boy. Frontin', featuring Jay-Z. That's your boy.
That's me.
I'm happy. Hey, I gave you hits.
Right. Despicable Me is a good movie because of that song.
They went and got the dude that showed up randomly on a Tuesday to whatever event in a Smokey the Bear hat. And they was just like,
this is a fact.
They was just like, Oh, Pharrell,
He can work.
this is my new thing. Must be fashion.
The Mountie. I like it.
Bro, my man went from wearing fucking ice cream sneakers and shit and just showed up with a Smokey the Bear hat on one day. They're just like, hey,
I'm gonna
Pharrell,
take you
Pharrell's
seriously.
here to see you. Oh, let him in. Motherfucker came in with that T.I. hat on. Some motherfucking blue rope. Pharrell, are you in the military? Drill instructor?
Damn.
That's the shit. I don't understand fashion, and I know we do have a member in the group, Lawrence Hines, who delves into all that. She'd be happy to explain it. If you watch this, Lauren, please let us know your thoughts on this. But,
Please.
I don't know. I don't know why she's getting the backlash and nobody's looking at Pharrell. Why did you allow this to happen?
You did this to her, Pharrell.
As you allowed this to happen. But
Take the bullet.
yes. It's the gentleman thing to do.
You're right.
But it is time for this week's Who's Mans, and we have I think is this the first woman this year, I believe. Have we had?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so we're all about equal opportunities here at the Smoke Pit. We don't discriminate; anybody can get it. And with that being said, it is time for. Oh, you know what I did? I didn't put this in the right spot. Hold on, let me get the background set up.
Get you right. Get yourself right. Take your time, brother. Take your time.
Take your time, Pastor.
Go ahead, Pastor.
Take
Go
your
ahead.
time, Pastor. But this topic is something that has been getting a lot of shine, and the more this has been going on, like the more I lose faith in humanity, and and I feel like it'll get serious the longer we discuss it. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this week's Who's Woman's is this?
Whose woman's is this?
Hey, who man's is this? Oh, man's is this? Who man's is this? I need to know.
Let me go ahead so you can see who the fuck we're actually about to go in on. Shiloh Hendrix. So you see the name Shiloh,
yes.
you're probably thinking, oh, is that Deion Sanders? No, that's Shiloh Sanders, motherfucker shit.
Yep.
Shiloh Hendrix. No, it's not a musician. It's not a musical act. It's not a stage name. It's an actual person. If you haven't seen this video, let me go ahead and share this tab instead. Full screen on them. And let it enter the chat. You've probably seen this video. A white woman
Yep.
who used a racial slur against a child and was caught on tape, obviously, because, shout out to my man who caught her in the act as she tries to play the victim. But I'll let it play. It's a 50-second video, and then I'll read the article, and then we'll get into some Smoke Pit investigative stuff over here. But take it away.
Let's do it.
The child? Did you call the child the word? It is my own business. You call him. Okay, why don't you have the balls to say it right now again? Okay. All right, that's what you say. Nobody dig into your. That little kid, you call him a. The little child? Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child 5-year-old and the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know that's a hate speech, and you can be the that.
I don't give
Huh. Okay, we'll see about that. What the internet has to say about you.
As you can see, her defense is her 18-month son. They're at the park. The diaper bag's there. A 5-year-old comes and probably takes some snacks or something out of the diaper bag. She gets upset, calls him a nigger. somebody who was at the park was probably just as dumbfounded as any normal person would be. It was just like, did you call that child? The N word? With the hard R? Him?
Hard R.
The baby? He wants to act like one. He'll be called one. You know you're going to be in trouble. I don't give a fuck. Like I care. Ladies and gentlemen, spoiler alert, she did care. And she was very concerned about what the fuck was going on. So this article by ABC News says, a video showing a Minnesota woman at a playground admitted to using a racist slur against a black child has garnered millions of views. And it just got another one from us. So a video showing this woman at a playground last week openly admitted to using a racist slur against a black child has garnered millions of views. But what's been equally appalling for some is that the woman has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars in crowd funds. In the video, a man in Rochester confronts the woman for calling a 5-year-old boy the N-word. The woman appears to double down on the racist term and flips the man confronting her with both of her middle fingers. The woman, who could not be reached for comment, shocker, right?
Shocker.
Has since amassed over $700,000 through the Christian fundraising platform Give, Send, Go for relocation expenses because of threats she received over the video. The fundraising page says she used the word out of frustration because the boy went through her 18-month-old child's diaper bag. I called the kid out for what he was, she wrote, adding that the online videos have caused my family and myself great turmoil. So let it be known, when she initially put the request for funds up, she was 10 toes down, believing she was in the right saying that.
Mm-hmm.
So going to Give, Send, Go instead of using GoFundMe, the flurry of monetary contributions has reignited multiple debates, from whether racist language and attacks are becoming more permissible to the differences between cancel culture and consequence culture. Many want to see the woman face some sort of comeuppance for using a slur, especially towards a child. Others say, despite her words, she does not deserve to be harassed. The confrontation is reminiscent of others from the internet age, in which the instigator of assaults or verbal attacks obtained almost folk hero status, while the victim received a tepid show of support by comparison. I do want to say that that the actual site that she's getting the money from did not immediately respond to a request for comment, right? There is one section of this I want to say. Where's it at? Uh-oh. My internet just froze up. Uh-oh. You still there?
No.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you good.
The screen looks all weird, though. Does it
weird.
look fine to you?
No, you're froze.
Oh, am I? Hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. So I'll just dive in. I'll dive in till you come back.
All right.
So here's my thoughts. And I used to live in Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul area. There are some hood spots in Minneapolis, but I digress. People are getting way too comfortable in their usage of certain terms, and that one's one. For whatever reason, you could say it's the climate, you could say it's the president. What you can't say is that they're slowing down. So they are increasingly getting more worrisome, and it won't stop, I believe, until someone gets popped in the fucking mouth. So I'm just be wary. You know what I mean? Because you using this language in front of people you don't know how people are gonna react. Even the white folks, right? Some people, the country is getting more and more interracial over times. Some people that may have been someone's grandkid that was not black or not of color, and they may feel a way about that shit. So watch what you say. You know what I mean? Like, don't be a dickhead, because as comfortable as you are saying that, someone may be equally as comfortable fucking you up behind it. So tread lightly. You know what I mean? Like that snake that says "Don't tread on me." Like, y'all need to start taking that shit a little bit more serious, bro. Like, take that shit a little serious, because y'all gonna keep poking the bear, and then when the bear strikes, and this is shit I hate, right? The accountability of the shit. So, like, you say the fucked up thing, you get caught saying the fucked up thing, and then you disappear. And then when you pop back up, you're all of a sudden a victim. You're not a fucking victim. Like, if this was the case, stand on your shit, bro. Stand 10 toes on your shit. So when it's time to knuckle up, you know what we knuckling up for. I mean, like, and if you can't fight, then don't say the shit that will get your ass whooped. It's pretty plain and simple. You know what I mean? Like, people are diving at first into the fuck around and find out era. And y'all finding out real quick that you're not equipped for the shit. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
So stop being bold enough and writing checks with your mouth that your ass can't cash. You know what I'm saying? So chill the fuck out, bro. Chill out. Cause now look at you. No one can find you. And then, oh, my family was in trouble and my family was threatened. I got in all kind of death threats and it's threatened the safety of my family. Gee, I wonder fucking why. Oh my God. I wonder fucking why. It's almost like if you didn't shut the fuck up, you wouldn't have been in this situation. Like, just, it's that easy. Don't put yourself in these situations and then blame other people when the threat comes. No. Because if you big and bad to call me the N-word, bro, you big and bad enough to take this ass whooping.
I just got one major thing, and then I'll finish this article. Where were the black child's parents? Because Lord Jesus Christ, let me be at a playground and somebody call my child that. The wrath of Allah himself. Well, you thought anime was fake. The way I would level up and power up to demolish you off this planet.
Oh my God, bro.
To demolish you and let my child see it and let my child see the cops take me away. Because
I did this for you.
Yes. Don't ever let nobody disrespect you like that. And we'll see where it goes from there. But the wild part about this is, in the women's case, a contingent of supporters just want to fight cancel culture, said Francisca Coleman, an assistant professor of law at University of Wisconsin Law School. She says for some, it can include donating to everyone who they, in quotes, try to cancel. Some people are fixated on how it just seems too much that this mother of 2 young kids is getting death threats and rape threats, Coleman said. Conservative commentators have gone online to applaud her for not capitulating to angry internet mobs while acknowledging she used a hateful word. No one's excusing it, but she didn't deserve to be treated like a domestic terrorist, conservative podcast host Matt Walsh says in a Facebook post. There is an important distinction, Coleman said, between cancel culture and consequence culture. The latter is about holding people accountable for actions and words that cause injuries, such as with this child. I will say that donors to the woman's Give, Send, Go page unabashedly used racist language against the boy, prompting the site to turn off the comments in her donation section. Others excused her behavior as acting out of aggravation, and there are communities where racial slur is only unacceptable in racially mixed company. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, so let me show you the actual website. This is Give, Send, Go. It is a Christian-based fundraising.
Oh my God.
Here's where it gets good. Here's where it gets good. It is a Christian fund. It's a Christian-based funding site, which is normally used for churches to try to get donations to help them do things, send people on mission trips, X, Y, and Z. Now it has turned into, dare I say, a very right-wing go-to thing, right? So you see some of the wicked short campaigns by, I guess, the newest ones, right? So 7 pastors in India support the Kamala family. Far more matters, right? Help us make it to the funeral. Help the Spring Clans fight. You know, this one for the statue that was just built in Times Square. This one says, help us build a bronze jail cell for bronze Latita James, right? It's already raised $200 out of a goal of $3 million, right? It was created by Rudolph Lanson III, and he says there is a 12-foot bronze statue of Letitia James that has been erected in New York City. It is inaccurate. She's being investigated by the FBI for real estate fraud. Please help us create a 15-foot bronze jail cell to put around the statue. Any amount helps. Thanks. Wow. And the anonymous giver is a concerned citizen. So that's the type of shit that's going on there. What else is going on here? And then you go back to, help this family, help this family. Let us go to her page. And as of currently, she has raised $761,963 to help her and her family deal with this tough. $761,000, 900. And her goal was $1 million. Like,
wow.
Hold on. Let me finish. So this is her, right? Help me protect my family. Hello, my name is Shiloh, and I've been put into a very dire situation. Put or got yourself into it.
Right.
I recently had a kid steal from my 18-month-old son's diaper bag at a park. What I need to know is, what did he take that angered you so much to use that word?
Exactly.
Did he take your grandmother's generationally heirloomed diamond tennis bracelet and snap it or something? Or did he take fucking the pack of Gushers that your kid was going to eat? So to say a 5-year-old stole something out of your diaper bag is preposterous. Like, just let me stop. I'm about to, ooh, Lord Jesus. I called the kid out.
The kid is 5.
Listen, I called the kid out for what he was. Another man who we recently found out has had a history with law enforcement proceeded to record me and follow me to my car. He then posted these videos online, which has caused my family and myself great turmoil. My social security number has been leaked. My address and phone number have been given out freely. My family members are being attacked. My eldest child may not be going back to school. Even where I exercise has been exposed. I am asking for your help to assist in protecting my family. I fear that we must relocate. I have 2 small children who do not deserve this. We have been threatened to the extreme by people online. Anything will help. We cannot and will not live in fear. Thank you. Here's her update as of this morning. Good morning. I would like to take this time to give you all wonderful supporters an update as to what's been happening with my family and myself. This past week has been so very stressful and complicated. We have constantly been on the go, all whilst attempting to remain unseen. My children are handling things fairly well. Their father and I are trying to make this situation as fun and as stable as possible. We continue to receive harmful threats, but I am confident that we are taking the proper steps in order to remain safe. I refuse to let any harm come to my family. The fundraiser has truly been life-changing. It has given me hope one minute and overwhelming panic the next. The not knowing of the future can leave a pit in one's stomach. With that being said, I'm glad to announce that we've started receiving our funds. We have a wonderful support team on our side who have been working day in and day out to give us their guidance. Without their help, your donations, and the folks from Give, Send, Go, we would have been lost in the dark. We can now work on starting a new life. I am so grateful for you all. Amazing things can happen when like-minded individuals work together. We have proven just how powerful and great we are. Keep standing up for what is right. Thank you, Shiloh. Black. Thoughts?
Shiloh, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I really want you to hear me when I say this. Fuck you. Fuck you and everything that you stand for. You conniving, sniveling, fucked up individual. Fuck you in the very ground that you stand on. I hope it caves. I hope there's a fucking wormhole that just opens up and sends you. I ain't gonna say that. Let me stop.
Nah, speak your mind, brother.
To use the slur that you used and to victimize yourself the way that you have. Not only fuck you, fuck everybody that donated to that shit. Because you're giving to this situation. No one has said anything about this kid. This kid he's a young kid who probably didn't know better. And if you would have just told him to give it back, he's young enough that he would have gave it back.
Black, hold on.
Didn't have to.
Let me show y'all this shit. Because I just went to the pull down menu to bring up top donations. Fam. $10,000. Somebody donated 10 G's. Somebody donated 5,000 G's. Somebody donated $2,025. $2,006. $2,005. $2,000. To her, because of the situation that she was put in. Somebody opened their checkbook. It was like, here's $10,000.
Here's $10,000.
You racist bitch.
Fuck each and every last one of y'all.
And like I said, before the website brought down the comments, these motherfuckers was in here praising her for what she did, calling the 5-year-old that. Now all these people, they don't want name. You know what I want? You remember that website? You remember that what was the shit? That website that allowed people to like search for affairs, and that shit got hacked.
Yeah.
And they put all the names out there. I want that shit to happen for here, because these motherfuckers, anonymous giver. Nah. Who are you?
Face.
Who are you?
Show your face.
All of y'all, anonymous giver. Thousands upon thousands of dollars to her. Did y'all see the video? Did y'all see the video? What she Black. The fact that a white woman can call a young black child that word, run away from the consequences, and almost become a millionaire off of the donations of racists on a Christian fundraising site.
That is insane.
Does something to me that makes me want to fucking fight the world, bro.
Bro.
Like, if this isn't the example when black people are just like, racism is a problem. It's still here. The fact that somebody can easily be caught super in the wrong. Like, live. You called this child that because he took fruit snacks out of your diaper bag. I'm guessing it's fruit snacks, but in a diaper bag, he either took wipes, snacks, or diapers. Out of it. You were so pissed, you called that child that. got scared you got caught, was on the video. I don't care. I'm not scared. Do whatever. So got home, was just like, oh my God, they're going to come for me. We need help. You raised
almost $1 million. You're approaching
three-fourths of $1 million. Three-fourths
Yep.
of $1 million for being racist to a 5-year-old child. And you have legit charitable corporations in the local community, like food banks and shit, that can't get money like that. You got PBS trying to raise money to put fucking Sesame Street on TV. They can't get this money. You call a child a nigger and you get
$761,000.
What is wrong with America? On a Christians.
Yes.
What is wrong with you? See what?
We cooked. We are fucking cooked. We cooked, bro. Like, there's no other way to say that. These are church going, God fearing Christians saying, okay, it's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Don't harass her and her family. We'll give her $761,000. She made a mistake. It's okay. What she did was wrong, but she shouldn't be harassed. We're going to give her money to protect herself. We see nothing wrong with this. I tell you what. Sue. Make all the money you can, lady. To the family of that 5-year-old, come look at this shit. Because there's collateral there. Hit them pockets. She got it. She obviously got it. Come get the pockets. It's right there for the taking. As of today, there's $761,963. Your child was harassed. Your child was scarred, trauma, because emotionally, there's stuff there. And this is possibly a hate crime.
It is.
Go get Ben Crump. Come tap these pockets. That's what I'm going to leave you with. Go get Ben. Come back. Look at this website of these church-going, God-fearing Christian people. And come get the coins. Because I'm sure whatever was in that bag ain't worth $761,963.
Facts.
Come tap the pockets. That's unbelievable. Church people did this shit.
Bro, this shit damn near be enough to fucking emotionally just fuck me up for like a day. Because this is the world we're in.
Yes.
This is legit the world we're in. This woman made
They
more.
will tell you.
This woman she just raised more money than most people make in their lives for calling a child the N-word.
Yes.
Play her cards right, they will never have to work again in their life. Invest the money right, put it, you know what I'm saying? Kids' future secured. Her kids are profiting. Her kids will be in college based on the money she raised. They will be attending schools with black people off the money raised by her mother for calling a black person that.
Yep.
I hope when they get old enough, the internet archives this shit and they see the type of person their mother is and they just disown her.
Yep. That is...
Help me protect. I'm looking at help me protect my family while you were just who was protecting that black child from your your outburst, chasing him down. He's climbing up, going to the next plaything. You following him for what? You gonna fight him? But we need to protect your family. The
Right.
untouchableness of white women in this. God damn it,
Nah,
man.
bro.
Shit.
It's the audacity.
Yes.
The audacity is wild. It's wild. What in this situation makes you feel like the victim? The only thing that you could say was that the kid went in your diaper bag. That's it. Other than that, you're the aggressor.
I will say, as a parent, you know, you go to any park, play place, whatever, right? You got your bag there. Kids are gonna like, you got something there. They're gonna come look in there, put it. Hey, no, that's not yours. Give that back.
Yep.
You don't see me being like, you know, cracker, give me that back. You know, because I'm
Give
an
me
adult.
that bag back, you white motherfucker.
Because I'm an adult.
Yes.
You pasty little bastard. Give me that. Like, no, bro, just, hey, no. Give me that back. No, that's not yours. Would you like some? Like, if it was fruit snacks. Do you want one? Shit, here, like, or wherever your parents at.
Here.
Can he have
Take
one? Is it okay if I give them some of this? Because they're children.
Yes.
They're children.
And if that bag was so fucking important, why the fuck were you not buy the fucking bag? If whatever was in that bitch was so life-changing, so important, that you had to call this kid the N-word, why you ain't protecting the fucking bag?
Black, we got, if we stay on this shit too long, I'm a fucking start a fucking Black Panther section
Scorched
here.
earth. It's gonna go scorched earth, bro.
I'm fam. I'm not wanting to rally fucking and start a race war, but enough of this shit keeps happening.
Bro, and that's
You know what?
So why
if this was GoFundMe, I'd still be mad. But the fact that this is
a Christian fucking donation.
White supremacy. Bro, this shit runs so. Go watch the movie Sinners.
Please.
Watch Sinners and then come back and look at this shit. And watch the review that my man Black did with you're on this side now. Watch that my man Black did with the homie CJ. And as they break down all the underlying messages in that movie, and then see this shit and be happening for decades.
Yep. It ain't nothing new. It really ain't nothing new, but the fact that it's happening in the year of our Lord 2025. Unbelievable.
Black, I think we have I think Steve Smith's not number one on the list.
Move over, Steve. She got you, bro. She got you.
I don't know what to say.
There's
no smooth
this
transition.
one's gonna be hard to top.
There's no smooth transition out of this one, but I echo the sentiments of my man Bread Like a King over here when I say Shiloh Hendrix, go fuck yourself. And with that,
deeply.
And with that, let's return to our regularly scheduled programming.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program in progress.
I think you're muted, by the way. I wish I had some happy shit to fucking to end this on, but like I'm in a whole mode now, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got something for us, my boy.
I do actually.
Okay.
We started off the beginning of the show Thanking the team for everything they did.
Yep.
No Gimmicks has something coming next week that we're going to start doing. It'll be myself and Jen from Queens of Nerdum. I'm going to try to convert her into a wrestling fan.
Oh,
so what we're going to do is we're going to start a reaction series to where I'll be introducing her to matches. I've already pinged the No Gimmicks group and they gave us a set of matches. So we'll go through and then we'll start watching some of these matches and I'll try to get her thoughts, pick her brain on, what she thinks of the stories and the matches itself. Just to see, because we live in a bubble as wrestling fans.
Yeah.
So especially here on the network, like I want to see what someone who doesn't follow the product closely and jumps into it, what they think about it. So that was an idea that I had. I pitched it to her and she's down for the ride. So we'll be starting that on Monday. So thank you, Jen.
That's awesome. Just so you know, in the past 20 minutes, she raised an additional $2,000.
God damn it.
Let me close this shit out, man. I'm just kidding.
What?
Bro, it's crazy. I'm trying to understand it, but I can't. Shout out to Jen, especially. Co-hosting the Cutting Edge Hero, rolling in and helping EJ, who is also doing a great job over at Eat the Cake Anime.
Yep.
And they're putting together this TTRPG that will be doing session 3 on the 17th of May. So a lot of good things going on. I know CJ said he'll be out of town. He'll be coming back doing some reviews, so forth and so on. Can't stress it enough. If you haven't followed Nightmares and Nerdscapes and followed our guy on Blue Sky, Facebook, all of that stuff, CJ Loves Horror. Great reviews, good in-depth analysis on all these horror movies. But yeah, I mean, it's good seeing the network grow, good seeing everybody getting after it, and the interaction of the pit masters in the group as well, continually coming up with stuff for us to talk about during the show. But again, this is being done live on the Patreon. So if you check the description, $5, you get all the good stuff. I will say this, when you're watching the matches, I know YouTube and WWE be real on their stuff. Is this going to be like a Patreon exclusive where you're just going to record it and then put it up on the Vimeo? It'll be just Patreon exclusive. So
for now, it's going to be Patreon exclusive.
Okay.
So what I'll do, what we'll end up doing is recording it.
Yeah.
And then I'll upload it to Patreon. So
okay.
So we don't get any of the strikes and stuff. So
WWE does not play, bro.
Oh, they don't play. So
did that picture
we'll
did that picture of Randy Orton move? Copyright. God damn. God damn. Was that a full RKO? Get his ass. Like, shit, bro. No sound. I'm talking over it, providing some commentary. We don't give a fuck.
We don't care.
$40,000 to see SummerSlam. You think we going to let you profit off of our videos? Give us our bread. Run me my money. Anyway, I will say this has been a very good episode. Ended on a very emotional, angry note, I guess, from my side. But I'm looking forward to the comments. When this goes live on Monday, let us know how you feel about it. I know if you listen, hopefully, if you follow this podcast, you're not a racist. But people come across things, and if you see the segment when we make the video for it and put it out there, and you're just like, well, she's in the right, she should, I would still love to see your comment. I just want to get
don't hide your face.
None of this anonymous user stuff. Because I would love to just. Black had a podcast called Dialogue where he brings people on, gets your side of everything. He's better at it than me, because if you jump on here and be like, that little kid wasn't, it's just finna go left, right? But like we just I'm just trying to understand the mindset of people who actually think that she deserves that money to help her family out instead of facing the consequences of her actions. Because at this point, you know, if you're getting harassed and all that stuff, I feel bad for your kids because they didn't play a part in it. But you should feel the brunt of that. You should be like, this is why they're mad at me, kids. Hopefully you've had that discussion. I know you didn't, Shiloh. Mommy, why are kids mad at me? Why are they throwing that? Why? Well, mommy did something stupid. You ain't having that conversation. I know you're not.
At all.
Anyways, let's get... all right. Great episode tonight. Can't wait till next week. You got anything else from Black?
Nah, man. I'm still, that's still in my brain. I'm processing.
Yeah, right.
And I'm just like,
how the fuck?
God damn.
How the fuck?
How did we get here? How did we get here?
Christian fundraising site. All the racists are over there. Probably because GoFundMe was like, nah, we ain't fucking with you. Like,
yeah, we ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, don't come over here with that shit, Shiloh. If only there was a place where there are people like me who thought my way and, ooh, Christians? Say less.
Wild.
Anyways.
God loves everyone. Does he? Does he really?
Anyways, we'll catch you guys same bat time, same bat channel next week. Patreon live. We back. We throwing stuff on there for y'all. Thanks for rocking with us. And unless you got anything else, we can wrap this episode up.
Nope. Thanks for tuning in to the shenanigans tonight. I hope you ain't too mad, but if you are, do something about that shit.
Ooh, I like that. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and wrap up episode 169 of the Smoke Pit. As always, I am the homie Mac, aka your boy.
And I am Brad like a king, made us Kelvin Kaylee. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
I know those eyes don't look